I've seen, not on your loans, but I've seen appraisal issues. I've seen title issues. I've seen inspection issues. I'm just seeing more and more pickier buyers right now, which is kind of weird. And but at the same time, it's not, because it's more of a seasonality thing. And I wanted to ask you the question if you've seen that, but I don't think you have.
Have I seen them in my career? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, now.
But I tend to think that it comes over in a little bit of a wave status. COVID has changed a lot of guidelines. It's changed a lot of. It's created an enormous surge in the market. It's caused a lot of desperation with people, and I think we were all fortunate enough to kind of pinpoint that with a heads up a little bit. Slightly as big of a one as we could have asked for, given the circumstances. And, I saw that. And when I talk to people about, what the process looks like, and, what are what ambiguities are left in the loan, like, they can get approved. They could be A+ buyers. They can be upfront underwritten. They can be very, very well qualified. But there's still some ambiguity with the process. And understanding what that is and when we solve the ambiguity is something that I've talked about right from the beginning. And for example, what I'm talking about is like the appraisal process. You could be an A+ buyer and you could be fully approved to borrow the money, but what are you spending your money on? We need to approve that as well. And that doesn't happen until a little bit later in the loan, step. If there's 10 steps, it happens at step 5 or 6 most of the time. And then also an ambiguity function is title work. So, you're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a brand new, beautiful house. You're going to want to make sure it's free and clear of any title issues. So that way you don't have people knocking on your door, asking you for, funds that weren't accounted for and whatnot. So we really don't like to get those ordered until we know that we have, something under contract. We have a qualified buyer. And we've passed normally the home inspection process. Now it's worth it to spend the time and upfront money to get through the appraisal and get through the title work. And a lot of times it may not have anything to do with this buyer, but there might be an issue with one of those two items that, either disrupts the deals. And as far as appraisals are concerned, it's really important to note that appraisers are not God. They're not writing the 10 commandments that are going to be followed for thousands of years. They're just their opinion, and another appraiser doing the same appraisal on the same house might have a difference of an opinion on the house. Really, the biggest opinion that matters is the buyers and whether or not it's justified to pay the money that they're willing to pay for it. And if that's the case and the appraiser doesn't agree, well, if you have the means to still continue on with the transaction, then you should do so, because you're not buying it for 60 days. You're buying it to move into it for multiple years, if not a long term. A lot of times when you have a well-qualified buyer and you have a efficient team that's working for you, and you get to this appraisal process or this title issue, whatever the case may be, the person that can close on that deal the fastest is the current buyer that's under contract.
Yes.
So
exactly.
no matter what the issue is, if you de-ravel everything and you go back, there's no saying that you're not going to still deal with the issue just because you have a new buyer. It doesn't mean that that's going to change the issue. And you're going to have a carrying cost all the way through that, something else could happen, or you're still making mortgage payments, you're paying interest on things.
Taxes.
So, the person that can close the fastest is the one that's under contract, that's having the issue that you're dealing with, and how do we get it resolved?